Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with the PickDawgz Soccer Crew, Goran, Kirk, and Jack. Thank you for joining us for our first video of the 2025. Let me just start by saying Happy New Year, everyone. By the time this video gets up on YouTube, it might be New Year for some of you. It might not be just yet, depending on your time zone, I suppose. For us in Europe, it's already past midnight, so it is Happy New Year for us. Unfortunately, you North Americans will have to wait for a few more hours depending on your location, but nevertheless, we all wish Happy New Year's for you guys, and let's make it better than the last one was. Let's win more bets. Let's keep pumping on these free picks, guys, and let's have a great time as well. Now, in this video, we are kicking off the EPL. Only one game on the schedule of all the leagues on New Year's, and it's the game between Brentford and Arsenal. Jack, Brentford, we know them as one of the best home teams in the league, even though they lost their last home game. That was against Nottingham Forest, and then they got a draw against Brighton, but they haven't beaten anyone in their last four games. And Arsenal on the other side is back on the winning track right now. They've kept a few clean sheets, scored a bunch of goals as well, and they've won their last three straight.
Yeah, some important factor. Well, a important factor in play here for Arsenal is how are they going to cope without Saka? They were without him against Ipswich. They won the game, but they kind of stumbled over the line, and that's at home to Ipswich. And then in recent last 3 or 4 weeks or so, Brentford kind of don't look like the same team as what they were in November. So, yeah, a really weird one to kind of read, to be honest. But look, I'm riding on the Brentford side of the coin here still. I think Saka's going to be a much bigger blow than what most people probably think to this Arsenal side. And without him, I think they're going to struggle even more in attack that they already have been with him. Most of their goals coming from set pieces this season. So, yeah, I'm going with Brentford or draw here. Brentford haven't lost a game on New Year's Day since 2007. Think about where we all were in 2007, what we were doing. So yeah, I'm riding with Brentford here. I don't think they lose. I think they can squeeze a draw at home, and nearly two times the money here. At plus 190, I think is a great price.
I mean, like, is Arsenal the better team at home than they're on the road? They definitely are. Is Saka gonna be that big of a miss for them? I don't know. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. I think he's a good player. In my opinion, possibly a bit overrated, as most of the British players are. Uh, but I think that there's just no betting against Arsenal right now, if I'm being honest. So, do I think Brentford can score a goal at home? I absolutely think that they can, because they have been scoring a lot of goals at home. Can they get a win out of this one? I don't think so. So, Jack, for my pick, I'm taking Arsenal to win and both teams to score at plus 185.
You mean Kirk?
Turk, sorry. I haven't seen both of
Yeah,
you in a
yeah.
few days, so I have to get used to it, you know.
Yeah, Jack was on a little vacation. I get it.
Mm.
Brentford suck. Brentford suck. They're terrible. They're the worst team in the Premier League right now. Ipswich just beat Chelsea. Southampton's been putting together some good results. Brentford are awful. Um, I'm on Arsenal minus 1.5 plus 105. Um, Brentford are terrible. I don't care what the stats say. I don't care where the fuck I was in 2007. I don't care about any of that. Brentford are awful. And I like to dig, Goran. All English players are a little overrated. I like the sly dig there at the English. I love it.
I mean, are they really not? Like Rashford was so overhyped a couple of years ago because he had what solid 4 months of the season. Is he a good player? Yes, he is. Is he a great player? Not even close. And then there's a bunch more players in England that basically annulled to the same thing, like Mason Mount. Even Sterling at some point was so hyped up, and he had what? one good season with City. Apart from that, nothing much happened from him, but we'll not get into that. I do like your pick a lot, Kirk. I think that Arsenal, I there's just no betting against Arsenal right now, in my opinion. So we'll see how this one's gonna go,
Against
guys.
all the other 18 teams, you can bet against them, but not against fucking bum ass Brentford. They're terrible. They're actually so bad. They're so bad. They're
Yeah,
so bad.
Jack is nodding left and right. So Jack,
He has no words to say. He knows it's true.
I mean, I don't have anything to say. You're gonna talk about Brentford's recent form, but you don't take into consideration their form at home this whole season. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Arsenal on the road haven't been convincing. They weren't convincing against Ipswich at home. So how do you think they're going to be on the road to Brentford, who are like top two? I don't even know. They might even still be top at home form this season. So yeah, I don't know. I'll just let them do the talking for me, I guess.
Yeah, but Brentford is also missing like 8 players right now. Some due to injuries,
They still
some.
got the key players. They still got the key players, Vissa and Burmo. That's where the goals been coming from all season long. So I don't think it's that much
Uh,
of a concern.
like I said, I think that Brentford can score at home. They haven't scored in their last 2 games, but I think they can score at home. I just don't think that they can beat Arsenal right now. If this game happened maybe like 3 weeks ago or something like that, then I would seriously consider it. But right now, I just
No,
can't.
you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't consider it.
You know what?
Goran,
There was
don't be
that
crazy.
period a
Don't.
few weeks ago when Arsenal was struggling a lot, and they were struggling with scoring goals, and it just wasn't working out for them. But right now, I mean, we simply have to go with Arsenal, in my opinion. They're just playing really, really well right now.
Don't have to convince me.
Yeah, we'll see how this one's gonna go. It is the only game of the New Year's Day, guys, so I will definitely be tuning in to watch this one. But that's it. Have a great day, everyone. Good luck with all of your bets, and stay tuned for the upcoming weekend. We are getting some of those games back. League One is back. Not that anybody cares, really. There's some Italian Super Cup games going on. We have semifinals and finale might be next week if I'm not mistaken. But EPL, as usual, is going strong. So thank you for joining us, everyone. Good luck, and we'll see you soon with more Free Picks.